Hello everybody, Tommyruin here, and in WoW there is always one thing everybody could do with more of. Gold. You can use it to buy gear, materials, flasks, and in Ascension you can use it to reset your spells and talents. There are many ways that you can make gold in World of Warcraft, be it professions or farming, and with Ascension, due to the new systems they have implemented, there are even more ways to rake in the cash and become the richest goblin in town. In this video, I'm going to go over 3 methods that have been introduced into the game to make fast cash on Project Ascension. Okay, so first of all, we have high risk farming. In Ascension Season 3, they have introduced the hybrid risk system, with low risk having a lower XP rate and you don't lose any gear in PvP. In high risk, you can lose your gear if you die in PvP, but you have a higher XP rate and there is a chance of raid loot dropping from mobs out in the world. If you want to get raid loot, then you will want to be looking at the higher level zones, as raid loot only drops from level 50 or above mobs. The loot that you get depends upon your item level as well, and the raid tiers that have been released. So for Zul'Gurub gear, ZG has to have been released, and your item level has to be 60 or higher. I'll post a command you paste into your game to see what your average item level is. This will allow you to loot any of the tasty ZG epics out in the world, so that includes the famous Zinrock sword. So that if you get that, then that's a lot of gold in your pocket right there. When Molten Core is released, an item level of 65 is needed, I'm pretty sure, to get that loot, and then the item level increases as more raid tiers are released. I'm not sure the exact numbers for more tiers, but I'm sure someone down in the comments will be able to give the correct numbers for that. Now, although the drop chance is super low, there is still the chance, and the epics sell for quite a bit, so if you have a good spot and some friends, you can tear through the mobs with little worry of dying. Obviously, as you are high risk, there is the chance that you will get ganked and lose some of your stuff, but if you are willing to risk your own items for the chance of looting some pricey epics, then you may become rich very quickly. Secondly, we have the daily materials quests. These profession-based quests are a recent addition for Season 3 and offer orbs, runes and a cache of loot in return for materials from professions. So far I have seen materials from herbalism, mining and skinning, so if you have a character I recommend picking up one of these. I personally have taken up mining, and whilst out doing my dailies I have been casually mining whenever I see a node. I have been keeping a stockpile of ore in my bank, and whenever I see a daily quest that I have for materials I've got, I dump the materials on the auction house, and as people are lazy and don't want to farm for themselves, if they can, they'll get the ore from the auction house because it is just so much easier. And because of this, I've made a fair bit of gold through these quests, and really recommend getting one of these professions if you haven't already. Okay, and finally we have making money from the random enchant system. Before I go over this, if you are not familiar with the system, I recommend checking out the video I made, which will be linked in the description. This video goes over the random enchant system and how it works. So there are plenty of random enchants out there, thousands for you to find on items out in the world, and so many are desirable for builds that people are using. Due to the nature of the system and how you can put them on items and sell the items, there is an economy for random enchants on seasonal servers. The idea here is to accumulate a collection of valuable enchants to then resell on for gold. I'll use the Holy Strength Crusader enchant as an example. This is an epic enchant that costs 10 orbs to apply to a weapon. You can get 10 orbs from 2 daily quests, and I can sell this enchant from 70 to 100 gold. So from doing my dailies, you get an extra 35 to 50 gold from each daily. Legendaries obviously go for a lot more as they have a higher orb cost. But what I recommend doing for this gold making method is looking in trade chat and seeing what kind of enchants people are buying and selling, and from that you can gauge what kind of things people are after and build your collection around that to make sure you have sellable enchants. Now remember, for this, you can search for enchants by name in the auction house, so you can snap some cheap bargains on enchants if you are lucky. So there are 3 quick Ascension specific ways to make gold on the seasonal servers. There are obviously the old ways such as professions, and I know people are making lots of gold from enchanting and tailoring as well. But thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you're going to try out one of these methods down in the comments section, and I will see you all very soon.
Is it you?